Yeah, but my day went good.
Not
Other than a couple of
nagging
things,
old lady.
you know,
Yeah.
I had to help someone push up their car today. What the hell?
You're looking well, Chief.
That's crazy.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where
I
exactly am
probably
I
won't be
going?
able to get Leon.
Oh, that's the real
Or
question, isn't
Leon's
it?
flashbang. I'll just
Sky's the limit for you, my friend.
Prestige Leon.
Unless you'd be up for wearing a
Yeah.
space helmet. You do breathe
Well,
air.
I mean, the
Because-
job
You know
doesn't
what?
reset
It doesn't
till
matter.
Tuesday, and it's only Saturday.
I
so,
couldn't
you
help
still
but
have a
overhear
day and a half.
Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest.
The less
It
level,
sounds
the
like a
lower
good idea
level
to
you
me.
are, the less charge you
I suppose
get.
I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our
What level
rooms
are
are
you?
in the same direction and all.
I
Besides,
just promoted. I'm devotion
no one
6.
should be forced to walk the hallways
Oh,
around here
yeah,
alone.
you're definitely not gonna get in that. Well, you level up pretty fast, so I mean, you
So,
might be able
here
to.
we are. The old
We get
room,
lower
huh?
shards instead of getting
It's,
like
it's
500
not bad.
shards. And that's the only
Functional.
problem. You
Solid
barely get
construction.
any shards for being a higher level,
Almost
but
cozy.
it's still a pain.
Love the
so.
antique furnishings from the
We'll see. If
early
not, then I
Mephisto
can
collection.
proceed because I wanted to save up for the clown outfit. That
Full
was
transparency, Hunter.
21,000
There's another
shards.
reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I want to see how the good distortion is. I want to see if, because I want to run plot twist. If I'm running plot twist, will they be able to
Thanks
see my
for the
aura,
gift, Tony.
or does it hide aura no
I
matter
think you'll
what?
like it. It's a limited edition.
So I don't want to plot twist if someone fucking knows
Limited
exactly where I
edition
am.
what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul.
I love
I'll leave you to it.
Bro.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's
Fucking
problems with
plot twist
technological
hides
means,
your aura?
like the one you're holding. I call it the
I
Spark,
wonder if it does.
a secure
Wait,
information
what?
and communication device
Plot
built
twist.
only for superheroes. It does all
I wonder
the
if it
usual,
hides your
private
aura when you're
messages,
plot twisted.
pictures,
No.
and calls for some reason. But it also comes with
So if
access to
someone runs an aura
Superlink,
perk,
a
they'll be able to
private
find
social
you.
network
Yeah.
exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving
it'd probably be better
compatriots.
to run
You might
distortion
ask,
then.
Tony, aren't
Yeah,
you just
that's why
repurposing
when
a
you feel
failed
plot
product
twist
from your
user, they usually
communications
run
division?
Distortion.
If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey.
Okay, when it was good, then I got distortion level 3 on Ada, so my build will probably be on Survivor, Resilience, Plot Twist, Distortion, and Plot Twist, Distortion, Resilience, BS. Something along the lines of that.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so happy then.
I'm eating my dinner. I don't know what it is, but when I work, I'm not hungry. But when I'm like not working, I'm like starving. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you ever feel like that? Feel that way?
kind of.
It's hard to explain.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
have to buy something? This one looks good.
Oh.
Who joined?
Me.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend.
You muted?
Grand hero of old. And they're right.
Why would I be muted?
Are a hero.
You
But I
streaming?
also know the battle that rages within your soul.
Okay.
It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about
Look at
Agatha.
this, Michael.
I never could.
Bro can't read.
No runes.
On Instagram? Mm-hmm. I'll look later. Okay, are you working?
No new, no,
Yeah.
no runes.
No runes.
More later, but for now,
Kinda wanna make that my license plate.
I think he has another present.
No
should.
runes
That'd be
pie.
You should, that'd be kind of fun. I wonder if I could do runes question mark. I wonder if I could do a question mark.
No.
Let me see. Bloodborne PC. I was thinking one that says Ouroboros. Ouroboros. You could make yours say Wesker.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is
Ouroboros.
covered in
Ouroboros.
slime.
Kinda want to see.
Now,
Ouroboros.
Think you can tell your friend inside there
Do you
to
like
turn
it
it up
good?
a few hundred Kelvin?
I could.
No, it's not bad.
However, it might shatter
What
the
do you like
containment
better?
spell,
Do you like
preventing him
Netherlands or
from
do you good?
incinerating this
Do one
facility.
you like better.
I think we're good.
Runes is pretty cool.
And just in time.
The forge has certainly
Or
changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened
what's a
after
boss
your
fight that I really
siesta. What spooky
Haunted?
castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered
That one's
furnace?
good. Pretty
Sumerian fire
You
demon.
could do
His name is Babs.
Oh,
His name
now
is
it all
Babs.
makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing
Possibility.
actually has some uses. Molecular bonding,
Yes.
breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking
Elden
of,
Ring.
Oh, right. It's ready.
I want to look at certain bosses. See if there's anything that
your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
you could do Radagon.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered.
Bikes, Dragon Ball.
Well fired.
That one's pretty cool.
Caretaker
but
did
that
not
one's
mention that you two were so
Not really
skilled.
hard to. That one's hard to know.
Yep.
Let me look at
I
bosses.
am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps You should just
DOC.
try it on.
You can put Radon.
Mesmer. Wonder if I can use Mesmer. What about Intruder? Mongrel Intruder.
I still think I could have used a cloak.
It's a funny Dark Soul or Elden Ring quote.
Harness.
Stylish, damn near indestructible.
Harness.
And we even got
Harness would be kind of cool.
Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited.
You guys saw Harness.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
Godskin would be kind of cool.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Because the Godskins are white.
Ah, joys of sharing a workspace.
I see.
Saved the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
I could do Erd Tree.
It's nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime.
Erd
I tried to make
Tree's
this
pretty
version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
Nurturing.
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
You can put gankers.
We're like, what's a ganker?
Gamma seems to be a recurring theme
What does
these
consort
days.
mean?
Oh, you
That
think
might
I'm
be
bad? You should
pretty
ask
cool.
Bruce. Actually, don't. He's been really sensitive since...
Radon.
You know what? Never mind.
I wonder if I could do Radon.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
I can do Radon.
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending
Radon.
alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky.
You could do that one. That one would be.
And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Seen anything strange around here?
Mesmer's pretty cool.
Other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted.
Get good would be
Mirrors
funny.
look back at you. My room
I like
rearranges
Get Good
itself.
the
And
most.
worst of all,
The dude
Magic.
get good. That one would be
Cats.
funny. You race someone and you beat them and they look at your license
I'm sure
plate
there
and
are
it
worse
says figure.
places to be.
Yep,
well,
exactly.
true, I could be rooming next to Carol.
He gets it.
Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a
What is
place
that
free
guy
from
doing,
Lilith's
bro?
influence.
I also really like
Just-
No Rooms. That one's funny.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation.
I also got No
I spent my
Rooms.
early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
Casual's taken. Fuck.
You seem
Casual's
well adjusted
taken.
enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you
Get
tons
Good is
of
still
therapy.
available.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy
You could
gamma
get
goop you
good.
found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier?
That one's probably my best
Well, I
one.
gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay, let's do it. I blame J&D.
Get good.
Now, I doubt advanced
How
gamma
much does it cost to
thermodynamics
get it?
was a hot topic at
Probably
Yale
like
Demon
200.
Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the
Damn, bro.
condensed version.
I appreciate
It's not that bad.
Closest
I
I've
mean, it
ever seen
depends
to this
upon
substance is pumping through
If they
Bruce's
change the
veins.
pricing, when I got my
Gamma
other plate,
accelerant.
because this is my other
element.
plate right now.
Calling it coil
Or
for
I
now,
could just make
given
it
its
say
unique
like
atomic
a
structure.
really rare plate, which is a
Man, I
3-digit
love
plate,
acronyms.
and make it
This
say
stuff
the.
is more volatile than Nick
which
Fury
is my
on a
car,
Monday
DLI.
morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
Pretty cool.
They are using it to get stronger.
Which is
Exactly.
the
A
less
few
numbers on the
drops
plate,
would
the
make
more
your
rare it
average
is.
salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky
Which I
and
kinda
our
like
haunted
DLI.
oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this
Damn
stuff
it,
towards upgrading
DOS
our
Auto's taken.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Okay.
What have you got for me, boss?
Tony Stark can use coil material recovered in combat and to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected.
I really like this one.
Just give me Operator Charlie with the steamy coil in the hallway. Third stage. You're welcome, Hunter.
Hey J&D, since you're here, pick a card, 1 through 3.
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slash. Oh, I can reveal them all. Probably own all of these.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, that's cool.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I wonder if is Ouroboros available?
How do you spell it? Because it
I
has to
learn
be no more
faster
than
if I
7
understand
digits.
the person who trains me.
I can
Oh,
respect
have
that.
7 digits.
Go ahead.
Does it?
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How did you become a Dampier?
I'm sure you could
You
probably
say
look it
that
up.
like I had a choice.
You are
I was born this way.
O-B-U-R-O.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb.
Let me see.
I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Is it 8 letters? I think Ouroboros is 8 letters.
Let me see.
Thanks,
The search
Blake.
of Wesker's infection, it'll tell you.
Sure.
It's
Practice makes perfect.
U-R-O-B-U-R-O-S. You could probably do Euroboro. Or...
So World for big letters.
I wonder if you
All
could
right
do...
then.
One for your car, maybe Wesker.
What's up?
Or maybe you can make
Tell
it
me
say
about the Midnight
P100.
Suns.
All right.
P100 WSKR.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work.
Wesker's available in my
If I
state.
trust you, I'll have more to
How
say.
about the older people?
Let me try.
Thanks, Blade.
I can only do
Sure.
UROBO.
Don't fuck out my bathrooms.
Huh?
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr.
I was
Strange
talking to
picked the
Alex.
right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire
You can
Guy's
do
Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun.
ROS.
but We've got bigger fish to fry.
Ouroboros.
Well, not so much fish as that ginormous, invulnerable sewer monster that
You can do
swallowed the
7
sanctum.
minutes. 7 mins.
Every lock
Like this.
has
You
its
could do it
key.
like this.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon
Maybe I'll
monster
send it
hadn't
to you.
eaten ours. But that got
7
me
minutes.
thinking. Strange, Caretaker,
I
and the
showed
rest
you
of the
the
funky
guy.
bunch can try and
We were
magic their way
playing,
through that shield
RE,
all
I
they
was playing
want.
with Cameron. I showed you the clip
My
where he
time as a
said 7
pilot taught me
minutes.
one thing.
Yeah.
Resident
It's
Evil
that
games are
sometimes
where he
you've
got
gotta
all of his
find a
voice from.
workaround.
When you hear his
As
voice
in
lines
Hydra, they've
Dead by
gotta know
Daylight,
the way
they're from
inside.
RE.
Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
But
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light-years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
If only, I wonder if you can make it say...
Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know...
You can make it say it like this.
The big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
UROBOROS.
Oh, hey, come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Jordan's being a giggly bitch again, Michael.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology. And she kicks me.
Taco Bell sounds pretty good.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I've already worked there. I don't want to
It
go
was
back.
just recently that the Hudson Yards developed.
Customers complaining about cold tacos?
No, customers being freaking customers.
Are you supposed to warm up the chalupa shell before you serve it?
We fry it and then we put it up in like a heater so it stays warm.
Bro, sometimes the chalupa is
Trench
fucking
coat,
hard as a
sunglasses
rock.
at night, brooding personality.
I'm like, goddamn.
Something tells
I'm
me
eating
these
a
midnight
fucking
warehouse
hard
raids
taco shell when it's a chalupa.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Michael, you can do this one.
Yeah.
Pocket
I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Pocket chain.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Get some.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Interesting.
No mercy!
Oh, that worked. That worked. Okay.
I'm on it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That was your one chance.
Moving into position.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Your time has come.
Not bad.
That's one hell of a move.
That was something. Ready up. I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
Tracking movement.
I'm on it.
We're losing ground.
That will not slow me down.
More fuel for the fire.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
This is gonna hurt.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you. Just like old time.
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go! The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
What the hell just happened?
record, Bruce? I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
What are we waiting for?
They cannot possibly match your strength. Hell of it.
Exactly what I needed. Come get it. Payback's gonna be fun.
Something is wrong.
I'm Delta, responding.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Let's do this. I'm still in my prime.
You've had this coming.
I'll put this to good use. Here it comes.
Now that was something.
Time to bleed.
By her command.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
Got a little woozy.
You're gonna remember me.
crystal clear. We won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Andy's a bum.
Yep.
You will regret ever facing me.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them. I feel great.
Oh yeah.
Weak, even for Hydra. I am impressed.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
I got loot.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night. Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little? As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing.
Bum.
I get why facing Lilith won't be easy.
Nope.
I was
You are.
15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Bum.
Sorry to hear you
You're
went
on
through
Elden
that.
Ring now?
It
Yeah.
was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way
Get
forward,
my ears
right?
to break. I have my AirPods
Look,
for an
I'm
hour.
glad my mother is
Oh,
gone,
yeah,
but
they
yeah,
hurt
at
after a little
times I
bit.
just want to hear her voice again.
So I'm looking
Some
at
days I'd give anything to
stats
make
to
that
see.
happen. Makes me
I
hate
really
her
like
even
the
more.
Lorn swords. 643.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just
Those are
learned to bury it.
quality
You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary?
It's a lot more damage than what it was.
I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my
Straight
solemn
up,
duty to fill this
Hey,
knowledge
Jordan.
gap with the best examples I can provide.
What would you do if I were to play
So,
Bloodborne?
the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase
On
is a
PlayStation?
metaphor.
Yeah.
You should have you
I
played it before.
really needed that.
No.
Good luck. No, it's really a fun game. You'll
So,
love
what
it.
did
It's
you
capped
think
at
of the
30
movie?
FPS though.
I understood
30?
more than I should.
Yep. So it hurts my
How?
eyes
You've
when
been
I
dead
play
for
it.
3
Yeah.
centuries.
Oh,
It
I'm
hurts
not so
my-
sure I was dead.
Oh hell
Not
no.
exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt
Of what?
of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect.
Oh, so if I do
like
a dex
making a wish,
save,
but you can never make the same wish again.
let's lower the strength a little bit.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert
Not
had
all
a
enemies
telepathic
are
link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I
This is a
handled the
lot
blood
of
magic,
damage.
though I didn't understand it much.
Magic.
And
is
Alex, well, we don't talk about
Holy-
Alex.
What is left on?
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for
Well,
Gifted
Italian only
Youngsters.
done by
Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like
Texas.
Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
That's
I'm
why I'm
gonna
always
close my door.
using lightning.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Let me put on.
Marvel Midnight Suns is a very interesting game. I'll say that. Jordan, I blame you.
Michael, I still have some Five Guys fries. I might eat up.
I'm sure you'll want to rest. Looks like
Really
you're
curious
finding your
how
way
much
around.
lightning really
Maybe making
does
some
scale
new
with it.
friends.
I was planning on getting some
If
rest.
lightning
but-
does a lot more damage,
Things are moving at a
I
frantic
wouldn't be
pace.
opposed to it.
For all we know, I'll be landing a
Saying-
jet on the roof with Mr.
Someone
Stark
type
this
ice cream.
afternoon.
I'll do
Not quite like it was in the good old days.
94.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time.
God damn.
I always preferred if it ain't broke,
Guess
don't
that-
fix it.
Used to.
That
I'm
fake
sorry.
apartment is-
I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know,
do 80 fade.
Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe
99
just
decks,
kind
99
to a fault.
fade. Oh my god. I still got more to go.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. there was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I know the others still
Let's
harbor a
see.
great deal of resentment towards me for it.
How much of a difference this does? What should I test it on? What enemy is weak to lightning? Limgrave. Guess the octopus would be bad to test it on. We'll go right here. Where is octopus?
Alright, hello. Wait, what? Why is there a dark and light choice?
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you.
54.
I thought she would be safe with Strange.
Jordan.
On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken.
Nope.
You sure?
Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves towards down either path. Okay.
$882. this.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Interesting.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
Is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge?
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Now that was something. You were too weak for this fight. Your time has come. Your mother abandons you.
Shit, I don't have a hero. Fuck!
Bro.
How many times is that?
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike.
Knockback card.
Bruh.
Feel my call.
Dex feat builder done.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Return to your mother.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Acquire the Open, Word of Power. Asher's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked by magic.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay.
The goddess of order approves.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strain.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
What is this?
Whatever artifact is inside it, if Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed.
I am going to end the recording and end this stream.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Oh, and I was just about to binge-watch my stories. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The Cube of Nothingness. The Tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay, I'm back.
Fascinating.
Okay.
This artifact is mundane in every single way.
Increase. What does that mean?
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Oh, so it's a Zen thing, then? You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you? All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. How's it going, boss? This should be quick. What do you think? I'm here if you need me.
Hey, Hunter, got a sec to spare? You moving into the Forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good! How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Ah, I see.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest. Like playing with fire, huh?
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
No pain, no gain. We've got plenty of tricks for...
Hunter, Report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Good day, Hunter.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
She does not see it.
Got a minute, Hunter? Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble, apocalypse prophecies, the Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Have you seen...
No.
All right.
I'm seeing...
Robbie, have you seen Magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. Usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Oh, my phone's been on this entire time. God damn it. Well, why didn't you say anything? Jordan, why didn't you say my phone was on? I blame you.
Fine, speak.
That's my response.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers.
I blame.
She would never let me read
Jordan.
it. So now I read it.
Yep.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse.
Yep.
And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Illyana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Feeling all right?
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Here.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna stop shooting.